This is my 1995 Jaguar XJR. A few weeks ago I bought it for £4,000 in a local classic car auction, and after a quick inspection was very happy to learn that my latest purchase was as clean underneath as it was on top. The supercharged 4-litre straight six also gave no reason for concern. Following a dyno run at Autosportivo, 309 horsepower represents a loss of only 13 horses over 27 years, which I'm sure you'll agree is very good going, especially for an old British super saloon. That said though, there was still an overheating issue that we needed to resolve before the car got a new set of lungs. So you join us a few days ago in Taylor's workshop.
So, my
No, this
Jaguar.
is my Jaguar.
Roy, this is
No,
not
this is my Jaguar.
This is our Jaguar XJR.
No, it's my Jaguar XJR.
It's mine.
Our.
Anyway, it's overheating.
This is my Christmas present, as that one man in the comments said would be a really
That one
nice...
man who was probably you.
No, it was definitely not me.
Jaguar, Jimmy Jag, Jimmy.
Is that what we've named it?
Like Jimmy Nail. We're going to do a coolant flush. And what else?
Oh, the fan's not working on it.
Yeah. So Rory actually has decided it's his car. So he's actually gone out and bought these things. This is the first car you've actually cared about enough to buy stuff for.
I did notice you were a bit keen.
Oh God, he bangs on about this car all day. It's like a broken record.
Ow.
Rory, this will get scrapped before it becomes your car. We've got big plans for this. Drive Tribe. Challenge
drive
accepted.
tribe,
Yeah.
drive tribe.
Richard Hammond, fight me. At me, bro. Oh, also, you don't know this yet, but I bought another car and I parked it next to this yesterday and my new car completely dwarfs it. I'll give you a hint. The name of the new car has a 6 in it.
Shame it hasn't got double the superchargers.
No, it has no superchargers, but you'll see that in the new year. While you all place your bets and incorrectly guess what car that might be, a reminder that before you pull the trigger on any used car purchase, it's always a good idea to give it a car vertical check first. If we take a look at my Jag XJR, for example, you can see green ticks for mileage, theft, accidents, and finance, which means that this car does not have a shady past. To give you an example of a car to avoid, however,
Just take a look at this BMW M4. It's a car many people would see for sale online and probably get really excited about. But not you, because you did a car vertical check beforehand. You'll have seen that there's an amber warning for accidents. And sure enough, a quick look at the report reveals that this car was crashed in the UK in December 2018. Scroll down a little further and you'll see it's not been stolen and that the mileage graph seems to check out okay. But underneath that, the juicy damage report makes for grim reading. But not only that, because with Car Vertical you also get pictures of the damage before it was repaired, which in the case of this M4 is clearly extensive. The entire front end has been caved in, almost as though the car's taken a heavy hit into a lamppost, with full front and side airbag deployment, and massive damage to the bodywork, radiators, ancillaries, and the front of the engine. Ouch!
So if you're thinking about buying a used car, which, because you're watching Auto Alex, you probably are, make sure you use Car Vertical to check out the car's history. What's more, you can get 10% off using the code Auto Alex in the link in the description below. Anyway, let's get back to fixing the Jag.
Anyway, step 1 is to drain the coolant.
I need some lip balm. I've got really dry lips. Could you lower the ramp down, please?
Yeah. Is it that one?
Keep going all the way down.
Right, so what are we doing, Taylor?
I'm undoing the thermostat housing bolts
Yeah.
to take the thermostat out. And then I'm going to remove the sensors.
Do we have new sensors, Rory?
We do. I purchased new sensors.
Of course you did. Of course you did. You're really looking after my car. I do appreciate that.
Rory, you know when we get gifted our cars,
Yeah.
should we have a drag race and
We
put it
should
on
have
a
a
new
drag race.
YouTube channel?
What are we going to call it?
We could call it Not Auto Alex.
Do you have a kettle?
No, Rory. No, we'll have to put this in the microwave. What you have to do to properly test these, not a lot of people know that, is you have to go to Tesco's and get a microwavable chicken tikka masala. And because that's hot, you have to put this in the chicken tikka masala and then it'll open.
If it's not working, you then overheat.
Yeah, but
No
it
shit.
has to be a chicken tikka masala. You can't use like spaghetti bolognese or something.
Yeah, because it's not hot enough.
No.
Man's not hot.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
man's not hot.
This is Taylor's office.
Yeah.
How to test a thermostat.
I think we found our issue then.
Is it not opening?
It's not opening.
How many sugars have you put in it?
Hold on.
Yeah, but is that decaf? Well, you can't f***ing see it now because someone's put a tea bag in it. The gap that it's opening at the moment is the same width as that wooden knife.
So it should be more than that, shouldn't it?
I would have thought so, yes. Well, what we can do, Rory,
Let's get the other one.
to get the new one and test it.
Where is it? Does it need another tea bag?
No. Oh, it's opening. It's got wax inside.
Oh,
it.
it's wax, isn't it?
Yeah, and as the wax gets to a certain temperature, it expands, and then many things happen. These have both been in here for a fair bit, and the old one is still shut, and the new one is, it's not open a lot, but it's open.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a difference. Right, Rory, top tip when we're putting it back in, you notice there's a little arrow. Can you see the arrow?
Yeah.
That has to point up,
Yeah.
because there's a little one-way valve here, which allows air to escape.
Yeah.
And the air will be at the top, and that will help us when bleeding it, when bleeding the cooling system. So if we put that arrow the wrong way around, so if we put it like that,
Yeah.
it'd be difficult to bleed the air out of the system. That sits in there like that. Now, a lot of other people at this point would smother this gasket in silicone, but I don't really like using silicone because it can depart and get stuck in certain parts of the engine.
Oh, why is it clear?
Don't know, that's weird, isn't it? So I've topped up the coolant, bled the system out, we've given it a run up. It seems to be all good, to be fair, doesn't it, Rory? It
Yeah,
holds
it's
its
holding temperature, which it
Yeah.
wasn't doing before.
Yeah, it holds its temperature nicely in the middle. Heater works well, so going to leave it to settle for a bit, and hopefully that's all good.
With the XJR now running perfectly, I took the Jaguar to exhaust fabricator and general maker of crazy stuff, Rich's Fabrication.
Today is a very exciting day because you join me at Rich's Fabrication. This is Rich, he is a fabricator. So what we're going to be doing today is obviously fabricating an exhaust for the XJR. Rich, have you ever done an exhaust for this car?
Many.
Have you actually?
Yeah, I've done one about 3 weeks ago.
Brilliant. Was it a straight six?
It was, and it was even that colour.
Was it really?
Yeah.
So you kind of know what you're doing?
Yeah, I've done an XJS, loads of these.
Okay. Rich has got a bit of form, as you can see in the workshop, of creating really awesome kick-ass manifolds, exhausts, everything. You make table legs,
Tables,
roll
And
cages,
roll cages, doors.
doors. Anything you need, come to Rich's Fabrication. Shall we
Lift
put
it
the
up.
car up in the air and then we'll have a little look? This is a very clean example, Rich. You're going to be impressed. I hope.
Side pipes.
Side pipes.
Both sides.
We could just keep the tips there. Imagine if we just kept the tips.
No, people are going to be so pissed if you mess up this car.
Isn't it? It's all reversible, so it doesn't matter what we do.
Yeah, Rory, stop being such a spoil sport.
We could come out of there, like that,
Yeah,
with 2 pipes.
yeah. That's like old school Jag. Side exit, twin pipe. Rory, why do you keep on shaking your head?
No,
What do you mean no?
no.
You
Yes.
don't make the decisions.
I do make the
Rich makes the
no.
decisions here.
We're going side pipes.
Side pipes save lives, right?
They're loud, so yeah.
Yeah.
No one's ever been killed by a side pipe. Lots of people have been killed by lions.
Rory,
People are going to kill you.
I'm
They are going to kill you.
I'm so torn.
They are going to kill
We
you.
need to put this for a really quick vote. So what we're going to do is save side exit for another car because I've bought another car. Anyway, Rich, what's the plan? Wow, you're going to get your cutty thing out.
Yeah, and cut it off.
All right. Cue Rich cutting stuff. Okay, before Rich carries on, we've got to do the obligatory start up with no exhaust, don't we? It'd be rude not to.
It would be rude.
It would be so rude. Cool, thanks Rich. You've done a great job. Thanks for watching. We'll see you
I've
next
done
time.
louder.
Yeah, cheers, yeah. Rich, what's the next step? I can see your brain like whirring away trying to figure stuff out.
Build a box and pipe from there.
Yeah?
Box in there.
Yeah.
Little box, not too big, want it loud.
Yeah.
But make it legal, obviously, because
Yeah.
you got a box.
Yeah.
Straight pipe the rest.
I like the sound of that.
I like the sound of that.
Do you like the sound of that?
Outside, comment below.
No.
If you really want us to go side pipe, really, then I'll bring the car back to Rich and then we'll side pipe it. Because everything is reversible, Rich.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Sack pipes won't be there.
Maybe we'll have to do some sort of poll or so. Ultimately, you make the decisions here. You're the boss. All right, Rory, you're not the boss of me.
I'm the boss of you.
Sorry, boss. Do you know what that reminds me of, Rory?
What?
Your bottom.
My what?
Your bottom.
Oh! How very dare you.
Are you used to shoving big things in little spaces?
All the time.
So question, people watching this are probably getting quite excited seeing you building this and thinking, I want a custom exhaust for my car. What is your availability like?
At the moment, we're looking at February.
Okay, so if you want a custom exhaust, then you need to get in there quite quickly, I think.
Yeah, normally we're booking up February, about 2 or 3 months, usually about 2 months in advance.
Okay. All right, so as you can see, Rich has worked his magic. The exhaust currently stops here. So the end is in sight, isn't it? What's next?
Another 2 hangers and then the rear sections.
So that is pretty much job done.
That is it.
Yeah.
And then we'll give it a go.
Then we'll listen to it. Also, Rich said to me earlier, you know when we had it with no exhaust, it was quite noisy.
Yeah.
He was like, that's not noisy. This is going to be way more noisy. It's going to sound very sporty, which is good.
Very sophisticated.
Very sophisticated, yes, sophisticado. What I'm going to do, Rory, is I'm going to TIG weld this exhaust. Watch and learn.
That's it, a little bit more. That's it.
I mean, it's not going to come off, is it?
He's done really well.
See it? You hear that, Rory?
No.
Cut that bit.
And this is how it's really done. But look at this dirty, great big pipe here. That fits so well. Yeah?
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 Ready?
Yeah. Oh! Oh! That is very loud.
It rocks a bit more.
It does. That rumble is exquisite. The reason it's very smoky is because there's lots of oils, obviously, in the steel. That needs to get burnt out. But that sounds amazing. That at idle, Rory, is the bollocks, isn't it? So Rich is not content with his day's work, considering it's actually 7 o'clock in the evening. Rich is also a Ram Air dealer. And he said, why don't we have a look at doing a little cheeky induction kit? So that's what he's doing now. Oh, look, it's open now. We've got to have that.
Smells fresh.
Rich, would you like this as a memento of our time together? No. Have you ever played a tune
Yeah.
using an actual filter? If you don't know how to do this, get your air filter. You just need to put it together like that. And then, ready?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done this. Different genre?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay.
It's all done. Fire it up.
Oh, we've got a decibel meter.
We have. It's on max hold, so it's got a max volume.
What are we at idle?
83. $107, 117.
Which, if you're wondering, roughly equates to the same noise as a jet plane taking off.
Where are you, Rory?
Come here.
That was good! Oh my god! There we go. Jesus.
That's how to leave a workshop.
There you go. Right, and on that, let's leave. Shake your hand. Come to Richard Fabrication.